And this time, I made sure that my mic was turned on. uh, how's it going, my fellow Titans? Hope you all are having an amazing day today. I tried recording this video already. This is now the second time I'm recording this, because the first time, I actually forgot to unmute myself. And, I'm a donut for that. Or, I'm an idiot for that. But today is still pretty much the same day that I've made my European exhibit video, because earlier today I was on Facebook and I seen a post from Frontier saying that they are going to be releasing Dracorex and Liopleurodon on June 1st, which is, I'm pretty sure, next week. Yeah, next week. And that got me so excited, so I've decided to make a video, at the moment, the last video for this little series until we get more species added to this park. But we are now in the final exhibit of Prehistoric Sanctuary. We've checked out both of the Americas. We've checked out Europe, Africa, and Australia. And now we are taking a look at Asia. And this is home to 6 species, well, at least that I have in the game. It's going to be home to 9 species once Sinosauropteryx, Gigantoraptor, and Jehilopterus gets added into the game. Hopefully they're free. Now, this exhibit I've put a lot more work into, with the bamboo forest, the cherry blossoms everywhere, along with the Asian theme buildings, which they need maintenance. The maintenance team will get to it in a little bit, along with the large Asian hotel, which I love the design for. But anyway, let's get to it. Now, the first species that I'm going to be showing you guys in this exhibit is the earliest ceratopsian, and one of the well-known dinosaurs, or one of the most well-known dinosaurs in the world, and that is Psittacosaurus. Now, their colors are still the same. The only exception is the babies, because the colors for the babies are random. But the male and female pretty much have the same coloration that I have, based on some of the perfectly well-preserved specimens we found that preserved some of the melanosomes within the fossils for Psittacosaurus. That gave us a clear image of what they look like. Dark on top with a lighter counter shading on the bottom, and for the male I added some display colors, some orange stripes and spots, and also some orange eyeshadow, while the female just has black stripes. Come to think of it. Okay, she has the Rana skin. But all in all, I love the way that my Psittacosauruses came out. And pretty sure it said the babies are needy. Yep. They have all the food that they could ask for, but they still want more. But not all of them, though. It's mainly just... It's always one baby in the entire family group that wants more than all the others. But moving on from Psittacosaurus, I keep forgetting this. I've done it the first time I've recorded, and I'm doing it again. I forgot to talk about their environment. Now, Psittacosaurus was believed to live in a forest environment, so I made a forest enclosure for them. Though I might add some more trees here and there for them. But that is going to be something that I might do off camera. But anyway, up next is the third ceratopsian that I have in this sanctuary, and that is Protoceratops. And these guys are just adorable. But don't let their cuteness fool you. They do have a bone-crunching beak. And for those of you that know, or don't know, there's a fossil that's called the Fighting Dinosaur fossil, or Fighting Dinosaurs fossil, that has a Protoceratops locked in battle with a Velociraptor. And the raptor's arm looked like it was broken in the little ceratopsian's beak, while the sickle claw of Velociraptor was in the gut or in the throat of Protoceratops. But I also like the tail bristles that Protoceratops has. I'm not sure if we actually have fossil evidence of the bristles on their tail, but we do have fossil evidence for Psittacosaurus. Or we do have fossil evidence of some quill-like bristles on Psittacosaurus. And in a lot of ceratopsian depictions across social media, there are some ceratopsians that have quill-like bristles. So it's not out the realm of possibility for these guys. But anyway, regarding their enclosure, now because this is a temperate sandbox biome, I couldn't get like complete sandy a complete sandy enclosure, so I decided to make a sandy oasis for my Protoceratops with some sparse green patches here and there. But I like how it came out, and as long as my dinosaurs are happy, I'm happy as well. Now up next is the largest dinosaur I have in this exhibit, and so far the largest feathered dinosaur in the game, though it may not be feathered in real life. Well, at least maybe not to this degree, but we have Dinochirus. We got a male, a female, and their son, which I love these guys. But it's not impossible for these guys to have some feathers, because the last few tail vertebrae were found fused together. And that's usually a structure for a tail fan, like what Dinochirus has in the game right now. Now, in Prehistoric Kingdom, you can have the option to have a naked Dinochirus, but I do not like the look of the naked Dinochirus, and if I get Prehistoric Kingdom, I will have a feathered Dinochirus, because I just like seeing feathers on a dinosaur like this. And I like the way it looked in Prehistoric Planet, and I actually tried to copy the colors of that Dinochirus, but it was all black with some blue on, or it was all black with some blue eyeshadow. Now I could get the black part right, but I don't. Yeah, this is the only kind of blue there is here. Though it does give the blue eyeshadow, but the one in Prehistoric Planet didn't have blue all over his body. It was a dark black, or it was all black, and it only had blue eyeshadow. And either way, I like the colors that I chose for my Dinochirus. The male's having more colors than the female, which have no patterns at all. Up next is the only Pachycephalosaurid I have in this sanctuary, and that is Homalocephaly, the most adorable the most adorable livestock in the game. And I say livestock because every YouTuber I see uses these poor little, I forgot what their names mean. I'm gonna see if it's in their info. Okay, these adorable little even heads as uh uh let me repeat that. Every YouTuber I've seen that does videos with homalocephaly in them always use these poor little even-headed lizards as lambs of slaughter or a food source for predators. But after doing a lot of research and finding out that these guys are their own genus and not a juvenile Prehistoric, and finding out that this is the highest level of accuracy that they have compared to the real-life animal, they now have a safe home here in Prehistoric Sanctuary. Though they are not 100% accurate, and that is to be expected with a game like this, but they do have a decently high level of accuracy that earned them a place in this wildlife preserve. Now, I'm skipping this enclosure for now, because we're going to be going into this enclosure that is home to one of the earliest relatives of Tyrannosaurus rex that we've discovered in China, and that is Guanlong Wukai, the most beautiful small carnivorous dinosaur in the game, and this guy has smoke coming off of him, but y'all can see his beautiful head crest, beautiful fiery colors for the male. The female has more dull colors on her crest, and the babies has small crests. Now, their enclosure with pretty much all the Asian species here, especially Deinocheirus, I have expanded their enclosure a little bit, but not as much as, say, Deinocheirus. The Deinocheirus enclosure was on the smaller side, so I have expanded it a little. But as you guys saw for a brief moment, they don't like to explore outside of their watering hole section. But I'm not going to force them to go out and explore the rest of their enclosure. That's their choice. But now, we are going to be taking a look at the largest confirmed feathered dinosaur in the world, and that is Eutyrannus, which is also a Proceratosaurid, the same family that Guanlong is in, except with a more reduced nasal section. Well, pretty much no nasal crest at all like Guanlong or Proceratosaurus. More pronounced crest, or lacrimal crest, I'm pretty sure is what they're called. That looks like horns. And they're pretty much big overall compared to their smaller cousins. And these tyrannosauroids are just magnificent. And even though the Eutyrannus doesn't have a I lost my train of thoughts for a moment. Even though the Eutyrannus doesn't have a matriarchal system like the Parasaurolophus, Irritators, and Utahraptors, I decided to make the female the matriarch and leader of her family pack. or of her pack or family, whichever one y'all want to go with. And yeah, I love the colors I have for the male. These are the colors I had for Evolution 2. And the female's colors, I'm pretty sure they're from Evolution 2 as well. The colors might have been different, but I just love Tyrannus overall. Them, along with Guanlong, are my favorite Tyrannosauroids of the game. There is another one, which is Proceratosaurus, but it does not have feathers, it doesn't have lips. And those inaccuracies did not give it a place in the European exhibit. But anyway, that is going to wrap up the, at the moment, final video of my Prehistoric Sanctuary showcase videos, well, at least regarding exhibits, when animals like Archelon, Shonisaurus, Sinosauropteryx, Gigantoraptor, J. Holopterus, and Australovenator gets added into Evolution 3, I will be sure to do a video on them and have them placed in their enclosures, and you guys will definitely enjoy those videos. But thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell so you all know when I upload, and so you guys know when I upload on June 1st, so we can finally get a look at Dracorex, who was meant to be in the game in April, and Pleurodon, that was meant to be here in May, or I actually could be mixing them up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Pleurodon that was supposed to be here in April and Dracorex in May, but I don't know. You guys get what I mean. We're finally going to get to see Dracorex and Pleurodon on the 1st of Jurassic June. And we may or may not get a redesign for Pleurodon, I don't know. But if we do, it will get a place in my Prehistoric Sanctuary if the accuracy level is high. But with all that being said, be sure to download Prehistoric Sanctuary for yourselves so you guys can take a look at my enclosures and new exhibits, so you guys can rate the plays yourselves, and also so you guys can have a wildlife preserve of your own without time-consuming work and any problems that might come out. Because let me tell you guys, I had a lot of problems coming up when I was making my park and redoing my park to what it is now. And you guys, let me know down in the comments below if you guys think that the newer version of Prehistoric Sanctuary is better than the original Prehistoric Wildlife Preserve, when I just had all my dinosaurs in random spots. Or if you guys think my Prehistoric Wildlife Preserve was better. I don't know, I might put a poll up on my YouTube and ask you guys there. But with all that being said, like I said, thank you all for watching. Install this park yourselves, and let me know in the comments down below, and let me know what you guys think of it. And as always, hope you all have a great day, and I hope you all are excited for Jurassic June. I am out, and peace.